What? You want a top 10 list of the most powerful 40k characters? Okay, let's get it. No gods, demigods, or demons though, because that's too easy. And since I make the rules, we're doing 15. In number 15, we got Lucius the Eternal. He's considered to be one of the strongest sword fighters in the entire galaxy, and he's the bearer of a terrible and awesome curse. If someone does manage to beat him, then he can infect them, and eventually take over their body, and then they turn into him. He's even been able to take over Necrons in this way. Up next, we have Lelit, who's one of the succubuses of the Cult of Strife, and she's the undisputed champion of the Kimura arenas. She famously fights in skimpy attire to show off the fact that she's never been wounded, and her countless years of battle never received a single scar. Except we have Cypher, who's a rogue and mysterious dark angel. Is he still loyal? A traitor? Nobody knows, but when he shows up, it's a big deal. Next, we have the Swarmlord, the ultimate Tyranid life form. This is the guy the Tyranids bring out when they're done messing around. His swords are sharper than anything mankind has ever produced. And finally, Dante of the Blood Angels, one of 2 people to ever come back from the Black Rage, and he punched the Swarmlord to death. Part 2 of the top 15 most powerful Warhammer characters, let's go. Number 10, we have Commander Typhus. He used to be an honorable warrior. That was a long time ago. He's since become the chosen champion of the god of plagues, Nurgle. Not only is Typhus's rotting body basically immune to damage, but he's the host of a powerful demonic relic known as the Destroyer Hive. It's basically a swarm of demonic insects he can release from his body, and infect them with the Destroyer virus. Next up is Commander Farsight, also known as Oshava. First off, he's a Tau that actually fights in melee, and that's badass. And the sword he uses is actually an ancient alien relic. Prolongs his life with each victim it claims. He actually led a rebellion against Tau society. He's so badass the orcs are afraid of him, and they don't afraid of anything. Except we have Azek Armin. He's the champion of the Chaos God Tzeentch, even though he doesn't know it. Armin is one of the most powerful psychers to ever exist. He was exiled from his legion after accidentally turning half of them into soulless automatons. Except we have Trajan Valorous, chief commander of the Custodes. He's considered one of the most powerful and important members of the Imperium. He's taken out powerful Genestealer cults, massive orc wogs. This is part 3 of the most powerful Warhammer characters, let's go. In the number 6 slot, we have Eldred Ulthrod. Not only does this psychically gifted elf have the power to see into the future, but he's also over 10,000 years old. His ability to see in the future can fundamentally change the course of history. Eldred is also no slouch in combat either, as he once managed to beat the current War Master of Chaos, Abaddon, in melee combat. In number 5, we have the Lord of Death, Mephiston, chief librarian of the Blood Angels. Not only is this vampire boy an incredibly potent psyker, he's also one of only 2 people who have ever been able to overcome the curse of the Black Rage. My mans didn't do this just once, but twice, growing exponentially more powerful both times. It seems like he has full control over the Black Rage, and nobody knows how he did it. It's rumored that he paid a terrible price, struck some kind of bargain. Only time will tell though. In 4th place, we have Karn the Betrayer. My man is the champion of Khorne, the god of blood and skulls. This dude has literally spilled oceans of blood and taken mountains of skulls. He even had an ancient artifact installed in his helmet to keep track of his kill count, a number known only to the Betrayer. In 3rd place, we have the Prophet of Wog himself, Ghazghkull Thraka. He is currently the largest living orc and war boss of the Goth clan. He's also the de facto leader of all orcs. Not only is Thraka an absolute monster in combat, but influence can be power too. And the fact that my man controls billions of orcs is downright horrifying. 2nd place is gonna be a little controversial, but it's Kaldor Drago, Grand Master of the demon hunting space marines, the Grey Knights. This dude is so ridiculously powerful, the company that makes Warhammer has been trying to tone him back down ever since he was created. He's basically the Doom guy of 40k. He's been lost in the warp fighting demons single-handedly for centuries. Some of his feats include beating a Primarch, burning the Garden of Nurgle, fending off an army of demons for 2 days by himself. But in 1st place, we have Abaddon the Despoiler. Not only was he able to unite all of the Chaos Warbands, but his Black Crusades were responsible for the destruction of Cadia and the subsequent splitting of the entire galaxy in half. He even managed to kill a clone of the Primarch Horus, and killing a Primarch's never been done by a mortal, except that time that one just kind of let it happen.